Hopefully I just fuck that up. I accidentally hit a button. Back to my microphone. I don't think it did anything. I think I fixed it. I think we ate. PSI. Okay. All right.
That would be something, wouldn't it? If we're freaking
I'm the first person to say fuck.
first broadcast get fucking banned. Good Lord.
I just had it up. Hold on.
Hey, our mics are hot, by the way. the brand new FWM SK modified series on the brand new FWM network. I'm Emmett Crow. Alongside me, Scott Shive's got the night off, but alongside with me is going to be Mr. Hunter Carlson. Hunter, you're a champ in this league. What is it? Welcome to the booth, and what are you looking forward to tonight?
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing all these new shiny cars, new shiny faces in here, and looking to see a good old-fashioned war here on in an old-fashioned bull ring in Florida.
Yeah, we should have some good action. The track's very slick. I've heard several drivers say, and it's showing Kyle Dumas is #1 on the charts, but unfortunately for missing the drivers meeting, he will have an EOL to start the race. So
yeah, it's definitely a no-go in this league. You got to be at the drivers meeting, and that's just a mistake that he'll probably never make again. And this whole ordeal with the racetrack, it's hot, it's slick. I ran a few laps in test drive earlier, and boy, it's gonna put on a good show.
So let me ask you this: what line do you want to run here at New Smyrna?
Oh man, that's a toughie. When I was running laps, I was running top, middle. You really want to run on those first lane and a half, 2 lanes. The banking really helps the middle lane come around, especially late in the run when the car gets real tight. And with that, I think you're going to see some real good side-by-side racing. You're going to see tire wear because of the track temp, and you're going to see comers and goers.
Yeah, I'm looking right here, and I think if my eyes are correct, I think I'm not dreaming. Austin Pack is back here, ladies and gentlemen, coming off the torn Achilles. Great to see Austin Pack back out here. How do you think Austin's going to do tonight, Hunter?
Oh, when I was talking to him earlier, he wasn't very confident in his abilities, but obviously, with the way he is on the speed charts, the Pack is back.
Yeah, definitely back. The Pack is back. So Landon Brown will be the pole sitter since Kyle Dumas has to serve that EOL. Austin Pack will be on the outside pole. Yeah, and that's the thing he was telling me and Hunter. He was saying that he was a little rusty, didn't feel real confident. Well, now you line up on the outside row, so it's looking pretty good, isn't he, Hunter?
For sure. This is probably, at the moment, a picture-perfect comeback for him, and Achilles is no joke, especially when it's on his braking foot. And if he runs load cell pedals, it's not going to be easy here.
Not going to be easy indeed. We'll have to keep an eye on that, and we'll hold on a second.
We're on grid.
So let's go to that starting grid. Sponsored, brought to you by Studio 86. On your pole sitter is going to be Kyle Dumas, but Kyle Dumas, like we mentioned, has to be on the EOL, so that gives the pole to Landon Brown. He'll line up next to Austin Pack on the outside. Row 2 is going to feature Tristan Thiese, line up next to Barry Tollison on the outside. Row 3 will feature Austin Cansdale, lining up next to Bruce Pearson. Bruce Pearson lined up next to Austin Cansdale on the outside. Row 4 will feature Bradley Young, lining up next to Joshua Tressler on the outside. And then you got Jordan Navarro, another new driver, making his debut tonight, lined up next to Colton Brainer on the outside. And then you have Chris Golden lining up next to having a little technical difficulties. Hunter, that's the thing. When you have an EOL to start the race, it really messes up the starting lineup, for sure.
Yeah, it could really shuffle things up.
All right. Our great producer, Mr. Tracy Brown, is back with us, pushing the buttons behind the scenes. Great to have him back on this new FWM network. And we couldn't do anything with him if we didn't have him. But so Landon Brown will be your pole sitter, followed by Austin Pack, then Tristan Thiese, then Tollison on the outside. And here we go. We're going green. So Austin Pack gets a good launch, and we are underway here at New Smyrna.
We got some checkups going on in the middle of the pack. Obviously, all these drivers thought it wasn't going to be nearly as slick as it was. Oh, we're crashing.
Our first caution of the night comes out on lap number 2.
Oh.
So let's take another look at this. By the way, we want to mention that Tracy Brown's nephew came up with the name of this race, the Coastal Clash 150. Came up with the logo and everything. If we take a look right here, Hunter, it looks like the 84 gets loose right there. It gets into who is that next to
the 18? It'll be Barry Tollison.
Barry Tollison. So the 84 will get an EOL. And Hunter, what is an EOL if the fans at home watching have never seen a race before?
So an EOL penalty means an end of line penalty. So they will go all the way to the tail of the longest line, also known as the pack of the cars. So he'll be behind any lap cars that are out there, and he'll have to work his way through.
Right, well, that'd be interesting to see for sure. As we see, Landon Brown will be your leader, followed by Austin Pack. And then you've got Bruce Pearson, making his 4-wide motorsports debut from Arvada. Don't know where that is, but Arvada. Then you got Austin Lucky Cansdale, who, you know, our old good partner, Mr. Hunter Carlson, had some great battles with old Austin Cansdale in multiple series.
Yeah, he's a heck of a racer. He's hard-nosed, but he's clean, and he gave me a real run for the money in the ARCA series. And I tell you what, you get Landon Brown, you got Austin Pack, and you got Austin Cansdale out there, all three of them on the same track for the first time ever tonight. I think we're gonna see some fireworks.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see some fireworks, and we'll be keeping an eye on Kyle Dumas, as he's already up to P13, so making moves on the track and see how he gets it. It'd be interesting to see if he gets up there, and they're going to throw the green flag, and we're back underway here at the Coastal Clash 150 at New Smyrna.
All right.
Landon Brown got a great restart. He'll continue to lead. Austin Pack trying to chase him down. He'll follow right through there. And Bruce Pearson running in third, just sitting there in the weeds, isn't he, Hunter?
Oh yeah, he's waiting and seeing. He's saving some tire, and he's gonna see what happens with the two leaders.
Yeah, Bruce Pearson. And Barry Tollison has set the fastest lap of the race so far. Wow.
Austin Cansdale just got loose off a 4, and that proves even the best racer can make a little bit of a mistake on a hot track.
Yeah, and I noticed that in practice. I mean, it seemed like there was about 3 or 4 cars that spun out.
Yeah, even when I was running a test drive on this track, it threw me for a loop, and it's slick out there. It's like racing on ice, and especially when you get the right rear angry and hot, you're gonna be sliding for a good couple of laps before it calms down.
Yeah, I never ran a modified here, but I ran a street stock, and I also ran the street stock, and then I ran the super late model series. But yeah, I never ran a modified here, and I'd probably be spinning too. Down the back stretch would be bad.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you if you ran the tour mods here, you'll be spinning the tires on this front stretch. And these SKs are no slouches either. These things have some big power in them, and they're hard to drive. They're fun to drive.
Yeah, we had some great races in the inaugural SK series early on before, gosh, that was what, 5 months ago, 6 months ago?
For sure, it feels like it was just yesterday, but it was almost a half a year ago already.
Yeah, almost half a year ago, and of course Hunter Carlson was able to take home that championship, the first inaugural champion on the iRacing side for FWM. So great to see Hunter back here. He had a great career, but decided to hang it up and get into the booth and do race control, and helping me out tonight as our good buddy Mr. Scott Shives is not here, but he'll be here next week, so y'all tune in. All right, so looking right here, somebody gets loose big time.
I believe that was Tressler, and there's a caution there. That surprised me. I didn't think they were going to call it.
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to call it either. I thought he was able to keep it up, but man.
That explains a lot.
So that's what the caution came out for. Tressler was just yeah, and it looks like Daniel Mindfood Jones. Oh man,
avoidance until he hit the wall there, and these things don't want to turn right very well.
No, they don't. Man, tough break for Wayne Cannon and Daniel Jones and Joshua Tressler. But the good thing is, Tressler doesn't get an EOL because he didn't bring out the caution. Race control telling them how to get lined up. Like as I said, this is our first broadcast on the new network, and we hope y'all are enjoying this. Give us a like or subscribe, tell a friend, and make sure you tune in next Monday night as we'll go to the SK Modifieds round 2, and we'll get you that schedule momentarily.
We'll be at
looky there.
We'll be at Thompson next week. That'll be a lot of fun.
Thompson, then heading to North Wilkesboro, so we'll definitely be looking out for that.
Thompson's a real big fun track.
That'll be a great show for sure.
Like we have some connection issues coming about with Kyle Dumas.
Yeah, it sounded like Benjamin Hollaball wasn't happy. And there's the green flag with the back underway here.
Real clean start from Landon there as he was able to clear Austin Pack into one, and he's going to try to set sail here.
Yeah, he got a great restart right there. And Austin Pack just able to hang with him. Of course, Austin Pack, you know, the famous Bowman Gray driver. Wayne Cannon just said he needs the Arca car. Oh, man.
He really enjoyed those things. They're probably one of my favorite cars on the sim now, but these things are... Oh, hard to wall goes Austin Cansdale.
Oh, he ain't gonna be happy about that.
So we take a look at what happens here.
Oh, it looks like one of your guys.
Oh, looks like a little bit of net code there, but it probably was a little touch, but I don't know if you can really give anyone fault there. It's just they ran out of room.
So let me ask you this. I've been wondering this, and now that I could ask you this, what was the story behind Fast Angry Race Team?
So me, myself, my buddy TJ Spainhour, Christian Strader, and Brandon McLaughlin all ran together on a Tuesday night league, and we're all real angry, I wouldn't say fast sometimes, but we were all angry, especially with myself, and yeah, it just came about.
And it's just a coincidence that the acronym spells out fart.
Yeah,
Right.
that's kind of the joke a little bit there. It's a fun acronym. Let's be honest here.
All right. Well, now we'll see Landon Brown is your leader, followed by Austin Pack, followed by Bruce Pearson, Colton Briner, and fourth. Fifth is going to be Kyle Dumas. Wow. Sixth is going to be Tristan Thiese. Seventh, Jordan Navarro. Eighth, Gerald J. Berlin. Ninth, Benjamin Grubby Hollaball. 10th, Joshua Tressler. And that'll round out your top 10. And then you have Chris Goldman, 11th. And 12th is going to be Yogi Schlier. 13th is going to be Daniel Mindful Jones. Got to get that Mindful in there for all the FWM fans out there.
Sure. And then rounding out the field be Bradley Young, Austin Cansdale, and Wayne Cannon. Looks like Wayne possibly pitted under this caution. So we're doubled up.
Going to be Landon Brown from Bailey, North Carolina. We'll lead them back to the green flag. And we're back underway here at New Smyrna.
Another clean start for Landon there. That's really gonna hopefully get on green flag run here, and he's able to pull away.
Yeah, this is looking like the opening series.
Oh! We got a spin. Big crash.
Kyle Dumas goes around. I think Bruce Pearson got into it. Benjamin Hollaball.
We're not done. Oh, we're gonna have to take a look at what happened there for sure.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I hope that gets further up. Oh, it's the 14 car.
Oh, it's the 14. I thought that was Dumas right there that got spun. So that was Barry Tollison, I believe. Around.
He had some help from the 22 car on corner entry and went around, and there's nowhere else to go for the rest of the field.
Yeah, he had some help. He couldn't have done it by himself, but yeah. I had to. Benjamin Hollaball, who was actually having a good run tonight in the Kellogg's number 8. Control getting out the penalties right now. Oh man, Bradley Young took a hard hit. I think that hit that Nerf bar, didn't it, right there?
Yeah, it looks like he hit the Nerf bar. I think he'll be okay. Aerodynamics don't matter on a short track.
I was about to say. Oh god. Well, you don't have any fenders to knock off, so yeah.
No, I've done my fair share of ripping a left or right front off on these cars. It's a pain.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. See, this is oh. They're getting a little extracurricular out there with Dumas, or is that the 84 of
Thiese?
Tristan Thiese. Those two have had some run-ins.
Yes, they have. They've had a few kerfluffles as we are green again.
Yeah, we're going to go single file, and Landon Brown once again gets a great restart. He'll jump out to the lead. Austin Pack is right there, though, and look at that. Kyle Dumas, who started at the very end of the line, beginning of the race, is now finding himself in P3.
For sure, these cautions have really helped him, and he's able to really take advantage of it and gain that track position back that he lost, and he's coming. I think here in the next 10 laps, if he keep getting green flag runs, he's going to be there. He's going to be challenging Landon for the lead.
Yeah, little blinking coming in from the SA. As now we see Bradley Young trying to get under Yogi Schleer right here for the position.
Yeah, Brad looks like he's having a little bit of an issue early on this race, just some bad luck, but good to see him coming through the field and hopefully having himself a clean race.
I know his fans are tuning in, as they all often do to these races. So glad to see it. Oh my God!
I think that was the 18 car, Barry Tollison.
I believe it was Barry Tollison. Right here, Hunter. Tell us what happened.
It looks like he went in a little too hot, and honestly made contact, and he kind of overcorrected because the car got really loose and blew his motor and had to take a tow.
Man, tough break for Barry Tollison making his debut with FWM, and pits are open, and it looks like we may have some takers. ELL, so no penalties come out. And it looks like Landon Brown is going to come in and get service done. Well, I tell you, that number 5. Oh, actually, he's going to stay out. I thought he was coming in.
He's going to play some games here, try to keep track position. Only 30 laps on these tires, and probably only about half that on under green. So it looks like we had a little bit of a kerfluffle behind him between TSA and Dumas.
Yeah, those two, they've they've been going back and forth, and it makes me think back to when Dumas, you know, when he used to jump the restarts. Back in when he first joined with FWM running these SK modified. So that's definitely something we got to look out for also, Hunter.
For sure. Restart violations are a major penalty in this league. It is a drive-through under green. So if we see anyone jump in the start, just know they're going to be caught, and they're going to have to serve under the green flag drive-through, which you're going to lose at least 2 to 3 laps here.
Yeah, definitely. This track is not very big at all, folks. So don't jump the restart and you won't have that problem. But all right, here we go. We're going to go back double file, green flag, back out. Landon Brown leads them to the line.
A little better restart from Pack here. He's going to have the run on the high side coming off of turn 2. Is he going to be able to clear him in the 3? No, he's going to be side by side with him going into 3.
Yeah, going into 3, now coming into 4, they're going to drag race down the front stretch to the line. It's going to be Landon Brown leads that lap. But yeah, look at Austin Pack, Hunter, on that outside. He's just powering that thing. Oh man, Kyle Dumas got so loose coming out of that corner. I don't know how he didn't spin that thing out.
We got a new leader. The high side is he going to lead this lap, or are we going to officially have a lead change? Yes, we are. And with that, the high side's coming in. It's starting to rubber up a little bit. I think we're going to see more cars go up there.
Yeah, going to have some multi-groove racing as we see Tristan Thiese. He's going to take advantage of that high side. Follows Pack, and now he'll slide into the number 2 spot. And Dumas also. Landon Brown can't get up to the high side, and he's getting past like he's standing still.
For sure, the high side has definitely came in, and I don't know if Landon's tires are going away. Did he run too hard the first 30 laps? And as you see, Navarro trying to get around him in his debut. But could this be a trouble for Landon Brown?
Dumas is having trouble big time right there. Had to check up drastically, as now that's going to allow Landon Brown. Oh, Kyle Dumas
he's in the wall.
Man.
Dumas is really pinching down Landon, and it's really hurting his drive off. And at the same time, Dumas is so loose off the corner, they're kind of equaling each other out. We're going to see what happens when one of these two clear each other, but I don't know. We'll see if Navarro has enough patience to wait and see what happens with these two. Oh, and we got a caution.
Caution flag comes out once again. And this time, it looks to be for Colton Brenner. Just by himself, run out.
Yep, he tried to keep it off of him. This car's so loose, it just snapped on him.
Brenner. Let's take a look at the 86 of Chris Golden. So, our good buddy, who's actually in this field tonight, Mr. Chris Golden, is actually trying to make it on the Arca Menard series. He's looking for sponsorships, and if you have any business that you want to promote or anything you want to get out there, maybe tell a special girl, you know, that you like, love them or something, you know, get it on this car, and it will definitely be on there. It'll be on, I believe his next race might be Springfield, I believe.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, trying to get him to Springfield. We're definitely rooting for him, but like I said, you will see that car. You will see it on FS1 all season long, and be on the lookout for the 86.
For sure. And if you're a small business owner out there looking to potentially get some good return on investment, I highly recommend putting some money forth and sponsoring this guy. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever see, especially in that Arca garage, and he deserves to race. He gets the best out of his equipment.
A good buddy of mine, had him on my podcast when I did the Checker Flag show. He was one of the, and it was crazy. I actually made the announcement. We made the announcement live that he was going to go Arca racing. So kind of a full circle moment for sure.
For sure, and for him to potentially be racing in my neck of the woods, that's even a lot more fun.
Yeah, definitely have to go out there, man. Go see, go watch the old Arca Menards on the dirt. Be interesting for sure.
For sure, I might be making a special trip for that.
But all right, here we go, folks. We're gonna line them back up. Hayes truck hits pit road. Austin Pack gets a great restart, and he'll lead them back to the line, and we're back underway here at New Smyrna.
Yeah, he got a real clean restart there, good jump, and Dumas just kind of doored the essay out of the way. We'll see what happens here as they enter turn 3.
Yeah, and we're going to keep an eye on that, because if y'all remember seeing Tristan Thiese, he does not play good with contact. It's a little...
And we got a caution.
I'll tell you, this reminds me of, where was it? Was it at Sobo? When we hit the time. Oh my gosh.
I don't even know.
I can't remember.
It looks like, yeah, Yogi just came up. Didn't know Wayne was there and just kind of got turned into the wall there.
Wilmington, North Carolina, Mr. Yogi Schleer. Real fan favorite in the FWM. Tough break for Yogi Schleer. He'll head back to the back of the line. But meanwhile, up front, Austin Pack, you know, he told, like I said before, he told me and Hunter that he didn't know how tonight was going to go. He's feeling a little rusty. Well, it's going so good for him tonight, isn't it, Hunter?
For sure, and there's no better therapy than leading a race car race. And being out there, focused, I guarantee he's not even paying attention to any pain he's in.
Yeah, definitely. Can't imagine going through something as drastic as that.
Definitely not a fun injury to go through, especially when you're a race car driver and he has a long recovery on his way, and 9 weeks post op. He still has a long way to go, but he'll get back to 100%, and if you better watch out when he's 100%. He's already leading at probably 50%. Lord, who knows what he's gonna do to this field?
Yeah, for real. Oh man.
He's definitely one of the best in these cars.
Definitely.
Another champion of right? He's a champion of FWM.
I believe, yeah, late models.
Yeah, the late models. So that's huge. Another champion in the field, and we'll see if he can make it too.
Yeah, it'd be interesting as we go back single file. Green flag back in the air. Pack gets a great restart, and he's running away from him because Tristan Diesa is trying to get to the back bumper of Kyle Dumas.
For sure, we're gonna see a short track bump and run here from Diesa to Dumas if he gets to him, but if not, I think we're gonna see him side by side here in the next lap or two. So Diesa does look faster as Dumas puts himself in a wall.
Yeah, puts himself in the wall, and now we see right here as here comes Diesa trying to get alongside, little blinking in and out with Dumas. Diesa is going to drive it straight on the inside line, trying to get the momentum, but he can't clear.
Yeah, I really think the outside's probably where you want to be right now, and Dumas isn't going to give it up. He's a smart driver. He knows where the faster line is at the moment, and it's going to take the SA to be very, very finessey to try to get past him here.
Definitely try to get past him. He's going to have to really get up there, and if we see a little blinking going in and out with both of them.
And look who's coming back into the fight here. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, and it looks like Chris just loops it off the corner.
I didn't recognize his paint scheme there for a moment because we're used to seeing his ARCA scheme in the ARCA series. I didn't know what scheme he was going to run in this modified.
Yeah, it's actually a really cool scheme. It looks like it's based off of a Corvette, but I was honestly surprised he wasn't running a modified version of his ARCA scheme.
Yeah, me too. I was surprised also, but... Or, actually saw his dirt modified scheme. I thought maybe he was going to run also.
I did not know he ran dirt modifieds.
Yeah, so that's actually how he got his start. He got his start on the local short tracks around Oklahoma and Texas, and yeah, now he's on ARCA.
For sure, I guarantee you, watch out at Springfield. That dirt experience is gonna come in handy because those modified tires he runs, they're not wide.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so here we go. Austin Pack is your leader. Kyle Dumas just gave Austin Pack a little nudge right there. And the essay, these two, what is going on with these two, Hunter?
Mind games. I think they're all trying to play mind games on each other. Oh, that looked like a little bit of a brake check there.
Man. Oh my gosh.
There's just some good old-fashioned mind games. Try to catch them off guard a little bit, maybe scare them a little bit, make sure they're in your mirror.
This reminds me of doing Junior 1 races IRL. how they line them up. You can hear race control. They'd be like, "Now stay right here and get it in line." Of course, I mean they're 5 years old, you know, and stuff. But it was just funny for sure.
Oh yeah,
All
these
right.
All right, we're green.
Yep, pace car hits pit road, and Austin Packle moving back to green.
Oh, he spun him. Man, that's a caution.
We knew it was brewing. We knew there was a storm of brewing. Man. And I think Wayne Cannon went airborne once again, Hunter.
That won't be the first time he split. No, it was not. It looked like it was Dumas. It looks like he get the wall so hard it caused him to go into a wheelie.
I think it slammed out, and Austin Cansdale just said he saw the undercarriage of the 15, so I think he had a Code Brown moment for sure. Oh, man. Well, we would get an in-car replay of the 15, but we got other things to talk about. Let's take a look right here. So the essay is pleading his case, and he's gonna. I think that it is a good statement that he was blinking in and out, and man, but tough break for Kyle Dumas. But this was brewing. I mean, the mind games they were playing with each other, cat and mouse. Oh, now we're going to get good, but there's the in-car. All right, so Kyle Dumas will be happy. Oh, dang!
Oh,
here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Golly. Yeah.
For sure.
So let me ask you this, Hunter. Why didn't Tristan Tiese receive a EOL on that?
Mainly due to the blink. You can't tell where someone is when they're blinking, and a blink of that caliber, they could have turned down, you wouldn't have seen. So in the end, it's a racing deal.
Heard it here first from race control / color commentator, Mr. Hunter Cross. All right, now here we go. Austin Pack continued to lead. Tristan Tiese is caught up to the back bumper of him. Landon Brown sitting back there just waiting to pounce. And look at this, Hunter. Old rookie Jordan Navarro has caught at least front three.
Yeah, he's been working his way through the field slowly but surely. Fun fact about that car, it's actually a modern rendition of his Godfather's modified from the early 2000s, late 90s.
Point kid from Sacramento. I believe that's the only Sacramento in the U.S.
I believe so. It's the only one I know.
I was gonna say, I have to ask my brother. He's the geography person.
What is that about to have a battle for the lead here?
Yeah, Landon Brown also just set the fastest lap of the race so far.
And we got a caution right before things are going to get good.
And it looks like what the drivers are saying.
What happened here?
Austin Cansdale? Yep.
Yep,
Austin
he just self-looped it.
Man.
Not a good race for him in the night.
Yeah. Hunter, Austin Cancel's not happy with that EOL. All
No,
right,
he is
so
not.
now we're coming. Here comes our first pit stops of the day. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Austin Cancel continuing to plead his case with the race control. And now they got the league owner involved. Oh man. So it just came on the radio and said league owner overruled the penalty, so no EOL for Austin Cansdo right there.
Yeah, he was trying to do in-car race control in the moment and spun himself. He should have done it on a straightaway. But, oh well, I guess things happen.
Things happen indeed. Bradley Young's going to be your leader. He'll lead them to this restart. Benjamin Hallball in second. Chris Golden third. And let's see, for the back, I believe that's Tristan Thiese. Yep, Tristan Thiese. Daniel Jones. Bruce Pearson. And the 14 of Colton Brenner. Austin Pack. Whoa, what is going on? Pack just came out.
This will be.
Oh, they waved it off. Boy,
They're still
Bradley
trying to
Young.
get. It sounds like we had some extracurriculars happen under caution.
I was about to say, that's what I heard. Oh, man, yeah. Tristan Thiese goes around. All right, so now here we go. We're going green this time. Bradley Young will lead them back to the restart. Oh my gosh. No, they threw, this caution was thrown, folks, so that they could get everyone lined up. Man. I think we need to throw these SK modifieds out myself. But yeah. I mean, it's been a great race. And we do get a green flag run. We're gonna take a break, folks, so we can get this all sorted out. We'll be right back here on the FWM network. Back here live at New Smyrna as Bradley Young's going to lead them back to the restart. Look at this. Chris Golden Hunter is right there, and he's in the P2 spot.
Yeah, let's see what he can do now. He has a little bit more of a clean air, a little bit more track position, but we do have new tires behind him.
Yeah, definitely got to keep that in our back of our mind that Austin Pack, Tristan DSA, and I believe Landon Brown all came in for service, so it'll be interesting to see how those new tires play out. But right now, it's clean air over new tires for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's just seemed like the track isn't. Man, we got a caution.
Looks like Joshua Tressler got into the back of Kyle Dumas. Oh, Austin Canston got into Joshua Tressler and got into Kyle Dumas. So now you wonder how many EOLs it takes before you get DQ. And Hunter, how many EOLs is it before we start talking about a DQ?
Well, I believe the next black flag is a drive-through under green, and I believe the next one after that is the DQ. So 4, if my math right.
Bradley Young's going to be your leader, followed by Chris Golden, followed by Benjamin Hollenbaugh, Tristan PSA, Austin Pack, and actually, no, Jared Berlin, Austin Pack. Their cars look similar, and then Jordan Navarro, Bruce Pearson, Landon Brown, and Daniel Mindfu Jones, and in 10th, rounding out the top 10, Austin Canston.
Yeah, this is definitely mixed up the field based on who's pitted before who, and we got to start thinking about fuel here because they only had about 160 laps of fuel coming in, and all these caution laps are going to start really burning through the fuel.
Yeah, definitely going to start burning through the fuel. Man, but it is going to help the tire wear. Pace truck hits pit road. Green flag back out. Bradley Young gets away from Chris Golden. Will lead him down into turn number 1.
Looks like a fairly clean restart so far. We're going to see what happens off of 4 because that's tends to be where the trouble spot is here today.
Yeah, we've had a lot of trouble coming out of 4, but so far so good. We're good. We're good.
We made it a lap.
We made it a lap.
Looks like Pack's going to 3rd. New tires are prevailing, especially on the bottom.
Oh, Jared Berlin hits the wall right there. Yeah, Austin Pack going to move up into the 3rd position, trying to get up to Chris Golden. Bruce Pearson going to get a little touch from Benjamin Hollenbaugh. Landon Brown up on the high side, trying to make the high side work. And Kyle Dumas is side by side with Austin Canston. This is going to be exciting right here. And look who else is there. Tristan Fiesta.
Yeah, these new tires, old tires, 2 versus 4. This is making this race super exciting right now. And we're going to see what happens as these tires continue to wear. Will they even out and when?
Definitely is. Now we see Austin Pack is right on the back. Meanwhile, Bradley Young, a driver out of the Fast Angry Racing team, is scooting away from the field. So I know his #1 fan up here is loving that.
Yeah, it's always nice to see Brad run well. He didn't have the best of seasons in the ARCA. As right on cue, we get a caution.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So it looks like it's a...
Is it Landon Brown? Oh, Gordon Navarro.
Jordan Navarro got a shot from Tristan's DSA and has shot him straight into Landon Brown.
Man. Yeah, take a look right here. Right here. Here comes the shot. Oh, man. Hard. There continue to discuss it. Jordan Navarro is going to hit pin. Brad Young's going to be your leader. Fall back.
Yeah, he gave him a shot. Like it was almost a intentional push. But I don't want to put that out there. But oh my God, that was a shot.
Well, and the thing was,
I thought
he was saying he didn't push him, but Jordan Navarro was like, dude, you pushed me. So take another look right here. Right on board now. This is going to be the shot right here. Tristan DSA. Right there. Yep. He gave him a big shot. Control. And they're going to move Bradley Young to the back. Bradley Young being told that he jumped the restart, I believe. So he's going to get an ELL. He's going to go back green. Meanwhile, up front, Chris Golden. Actually, they're going to give him a black light for passing the yellow. Austin Pack goes back to the lead, meanwhile.
And we got a wreck.
Big wreck. So, Hunter, I want to ask you, since you are doing race control, what was the decision behind the EOL to Bradley Young?
It was a fat finger on my part, but I've done it twice now. And yeah, and for some reason it doesn't clear it. It used to clear EOLs, but since I had to force Cansdale to the back on accident, but I gotta be fair to everyone, but I hate doing it.
Yeah, it's tough making those decisions. But yeah, this is so Austin Pack's going to be your leader. Jordan Navarro's going to get his lap back. Chris Golden in second. Bruce Pearson in third. Benjamin Hollenbaugh fourth. Kyle Dumas fifth. Sixth is Joshua Tressler. Seventh is Wayne Cannon. Eighth is going to be Bradley Young. This will be our 14th caution. Bradley Young clearly not happy about what just happened. But like Hunter Carlson said, you got to be fair. So great call from Hunter Carlson, and sometimes you got to make those tough decisions. And tough break for Bradley Young, but we'll see if he can get back up to the front. But meanwhile, up front, it's going to be Austin Pack will be your leader, followed by Chris Golden, followed by Bruce Pearson, followed by Benjamin Hollenbaugh, Kyle Dumas, Joshua Tressler, Wayne Cannon, and Bradley Young, Tristan Thiese, Yogi Schleer, Daniel Jones, Gerald Berlin. As the green flag is back out of the way.
And Hollenbaugh did not get a good restart here, as the top three are going to have at least a 3-car breakaway.
Yeah, they're going to have a 3-car breakaway. And yeah, Benjamin just, I don't know if he spun the tires or what, but.
Oh, we got a crash.
We got a wreck.
No caution.
Caution, we stay green. Now it's.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, the pace car almost took out the 86. Oh, Landon Brown. And let's see right here. Oh, I think he didn't see Gerald Berlin check up right there.
Yeah, it looked like the 5 got into the back of the 70, and that's what happens.
And that's what I like to hear on the radio, other than what we've been hearing. But anyways, Austin Pack is going to be your leader, followed by Chris Golden, followed by Bruce Pearson, Benjamin Hollenbaugh. Actually, it's going to be Kyle Dumas, Benjamin Hollenbaugh. And I believe that is Tristan Thiese. 15th caution of the day here at New Smyrna. The Coastal Clash 150. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, as this is our inaugural broadcast for the FWM, for the Full Wide Motorsports Network. And it's been a wacky race so far, and I think we're in for a great finish, don't you think, Hunter?
For sure, we're on inside of 40 to go, and we're gonna get into areas of when do you take tires? If you take tires now, are the tires gonna be worn enough on the others to make it work? But at the same time, the car's so loose. Do you risk just taking left sides to tighten it up a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. And you know, you wonder, are we gonna run green all the way? That also plays a factor. Or are we gonna have these cautions? So yeah, like you said, do I come in for tires, or do I wait and think it's going to go how the race has been going, and we just save our tires and see what happens?
Yeah, as we're going to go green here, as Austin Pack gets a really good restart on Chris Golden, we'll see if Chris Golden can track him back down, and we'll see if we can go green here for the last 37 or so laps.
See if we can, as we see right here. Austin Pack going to get a great launch. He gets out to about 7.
And Brad's slowly starting to make his way back through the field here as he goes past Cannon here, and look who's coming back forward. You're gonna have Joseph Navarro trying to get underneath the 12 of Yogi. Not sure if he took tires or if he just came in and get some fuel, but we'll see if he can make his way back up inside the top 5. As you see, Bradley try to track down an 84 at Tristan Thiese. He is not a happy camper this race. He's had a lot of bad luck. As you see, the 20 of Joseph Tressler get loose on exit there, as Thiese is going to try to force it there, as you see Cannon back there. Oh, we're getting ready to go 3 wide in the 3. Thiese thinks differently and decides to back off, as he's going to get around an 8 of Hollenbaugh.
Yeah, looking right here. Sorry about that, Hunter. I'm back now, but yeah, Joshua Tressler looking really good.
Oh, we got a spin. He spun in a really bad spot. He's lucky no one hit him there.
Yeah.
Just another thing of just getting on the throttle too hard on an exit, trying to make up time.
hearing that it might have been a equipment malfunction.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing as well. In these short track races, a lot of things happen, and you're really on the wheel, and just equipment will malfunction from here or there on these things. Wheels will overheat.
All right, so here we go. Do you come in, or do you stay out right here, Hunter?
I mean, if I'm in the top 5, I'm staying out if I can make it on fuel. If I'm further back, and I haven't pitted in a while, I'm taking the chance, taking 4 probably, and seeing if I can make some time up on the top.
All right, well, you heard it from the 2-time FWM champion himself. And we're gonna go, when we go back green, there'll be 30 laps to go, I believe.
Yes, right around 30 laps to go. So it's going to be a mini sprint here, as we are, I believe, getting ready to go to 1 to go here.
Go. Austin Pack's going to be your leader, followed by Kyle Dumas, followed by Chris Golden, followed by Bruce Pearson, followed by Tristan DSA, followed by Bradley Young, Wayne Cannon, Jordan Navarro, Austin Cansdale, Landon Brown, and Jones.
Well, look who's back on the front row after all he's been through tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Kyle Dumas, that's just the definition of a trooper there. Oh, we got a checkup on the start there.
The Pack gets another great launch, though. He's going to shoot out to the lead, maintain his position. Meanwhile, they're battling for third between PSA, Pearson, and Golden. Golden's going to hold on to the position right here.
He has a field of hungry hippos behind him, though, as the SA is looking to get past him. So is the 22 trying to keep his position on the high side, as things could get really dicey here.
Yeah, the SA and Pearson both on that back bumper like a rat on a Cheeto for sure at the county fair. But you look right here, and Chris Golden able to hang on to the position and hold his line. Great run from Chris Golden in that 86 machine.
For sure, as the 15 has caught Austin Pack. Let's see if he can do anything with it.
Yeah, here we go.
So, yeah. No, we got a caution.
And Gerald Berlin looks to be the victim of the cause of the caution. Let's see. Oh!
Yeah. The 70 for sure. As for sure, came across the nose. And you can't change lanes mid corner like that.
No, you can't. And we see it. We see it right here. And yeah, Jared Berlin just cut the nose of the 14 off, so. Oh man. So that'll give Jared Berlin an EOL. And we're being told now that any caution after this one will result on a drive-through under green penalty. You gotta love Chris Golden.
He has a sense of humor for sure.
Yeah, he does. He's definitely.
And really sucks for the 14, as I believe he was in the lucky dog position, so he's not gonna get it.
He used to tell me. He told me one time. He said, I asked him. I said, "What are you gonna do when they interview you at the race?" And he said, "I'm gonna tell him I'm just like a fat girl at prom. I'm just happy to be here." But anyways, as we see right here, Austin Pack is going to be your leader, followed by Kyle Dumas. I believe we may get the one to go, so we'll be going green this time by. 21 laps to go when we hit the line. Austin Pack's your leader, followed by Kyle Dumas, followed by Chris Golden, Tristan Diesse, Bruce Pearson, Bradley Young, Jordan Navarro, Landon Brown, Wayne Cannon, and Austin Cansdale. All right, here we go. Coming out of 3. Into 4. Austin Pack will lead them back to the green. 21 laps to go. It's a shootout here at New Smyrna.
Let's enter turn 1 clean at the moment. What will Dumas do to try to get past the 81?
Yeah, that is what we're about to find out. How aggressive will Dumas be towards the 81? And how aggressive will Tristan Diesse be to Dumas?
We got 2 absolute throttle smashers here in 2nd and 3rd. They're not afraid to use the bumper. How defensive will Pack be here?
Yeah, will Pack be ready for when he throws this haymaker? I think back to the ARCA championship race when Holloran threw those haymakers at you, and you were able to defend them well. Oh, there he goes. He hit him. He tried to move him with the bumper. Got to his quarter panel. Oh, man. Drag race down the front stretch. It's going to be Pack, though, with the advantage. Clears Dumas going into 1.
Yeah, that pinch he gave him off of turn 4, it almost helped him, but at the same time, I think Dumas is going to have to get him on the top.
Yeah, Dumas is going to have to get him on the top. Austin Pack is just too good on that bottom line. But here comes Dumas. He's going to shoot up high, trying to get alongside of him. Can't do it. He's just going to try to stay in line and see what he can do for sure. Ah! Almost went around.
That was a moment for sure, as that's going to open a door for Diesse to potentially go to 2nd here on the bottom.
Yeah, Diesse trying to use that bottom line now, trying to take advantage of Dumas's mistake right there. And could tires be coming into effect, Hunter?
For sure, depending on what sides you took. If you took right sides when you pitted, the car is going to be looser. And the car, if the setup's already loose as it is with the track temp, you're in for a ride. So that's why I would have recommended taking 4 at some point, or at least right sides on the 1-stop left on the next stop, to at least tighten the car up a little bit. But we may see some right sides starting to go away here.
For Chris Golden, he has dropped all the way back from 3rd, all the way back to, I believe, battle for Williams Clear for 10. Wow.
Yeah, I think he was one of the first people to pit under one of the earlier cautions, so I think the tires are finally starting to catch up to him a little bit.
Yeah, I think the tires are starting to catch up to him also. Man.
He's just stacking the field behind him right now, and he's dropping like a fly.
I think he's trying to get to pit road.
Oh, we got a caution.
Caution comes out. Well, this makes things interesting.
That will.
Right here. I think Colton Brenner got a little loose. And
yeah, it looks like Hallball had nowhere to go there, as he just came sliding down the track, and he was going to spin out regardless there.
Brenner just hasn't had the great FWM debut that we've seen so many drivers in this league have. But hopefully he gets it hooked back up, and we'll see him again at Thompson next week. So Austin Pack's going to be your leader. Kyle Dumas in 2nd, Tristan Diesse 3rd. 4th will be Bradley Young. 5th will be Bruce Pearson, sorry. 6th will be Jordan Navarro. 7th, Landon Brown. 8th, Austin Cansell. 9th, Yogi Schleer. 10th, Wayne Cannon. 11th, Chris Golden. 12th, Joshua Tressler. 13th, Benjamin Hollable. 14th, Daniel Jones. 15th, Gerald Berlin. 16th, Colton Brenner. And one car out, Barry Tolson. All right, so here we go. Radio chatter. Getting the one to go this time by. We're going to go single file. Actually, we'll go double file, my bad. This is it right here. Now this, I think this is the calm before the storm right here. But here we go, folks. Pack will be your leader. Dumas on the outside. It's a 7-lap shootout. Here they come out of turn number 4. And there's the green flag, and we're back underway here at New Smyrna.
Good start from Dumas there. We're going to see if he can hold it on the high side here off of exit 2.
Yeah, Dumas got a great start. And look at it go to that high side, Hunter. He's going to try to get him right here. Here he goes, drag race into 3 and 4.
Oh, he's going to lead that lap. What's Pat going to do to counteract that?
Yeah, Pack's going to shoot him up the track. I don't think he made contact. Maybe not. As Austin Pack goes back to the lead. 5 laps to go when they hit the line.
What Pack did there was textbook defensive driving, trying to keep the lead with under 10 to go there on a short track.
Yeah, look at Tristan Thiese try to get up under him. And, of course, Austin Pack does have that experience.
And we got a crash.
We'll have a white checker to finish this race. Colton Brenner once again. Hard contact. Looked like Tressler. I couldn't tell if Daniel Jones got into him or what happened.
Yeah, it looks like there was some contact there.
Oh, yeah, right there. Just the slightest contact. I think he hit him maybe on his Nerf bar or his tire. We will have a green-white checker. And what that means, folks, is we'll have the green, and we'll go green with 2 laps to go. We'll get the white. And after that, next flag ends the race once we get back to the white flag. So Austin Pack's going to be your leader. Kyle Dumas in 2nd. 3rd, Tristan Thiese. 4th, Bradley Young. 5th, Landon Brown. And those are the top 5. Bruce Pearson in 6th. Austin Cansdale in 7th. And Yogi Schleer in 8th. Jordan Navarro 9th. 10th, Wayne Cannon. 11th, Chris Colton. Benjamin Hollable 12th. 13th, Joe Berlin. Actually, I think we're going to end under caution. So, congratulations. Coming off a torn Achilles. His first race back. And he's going to pick up the win in this SK Modified round season number 2. Austin Pack will be your winner.
Man, there's no better therapy than a win.
Wow.
A hard-fought one at that. He had to play some very, very tough defensive driving.
Good. Once again, Austin Pack is going to be your winner, followed by Kyle Dumas. Tristan Thiese will finish third, Bradley Young fourth, fifth, Landon Brown, sixth, Bruce Pearson, seventh, Austin Cansdale, eighth, Yogi Schleer, ninth, Jordan Navarro, and 10th, Wayne Cannon. And Hunter, who finished in the rest of the field?
Where'd you stop off at?
10th.
11th place you got Chris Golden. 8th you got Benjamin Hollabaugh. 13th you got Gerald Berlin. And 14th you got Daniel Mindfood Jones. And 15th you got Colton Briner. 16th you got Joshua Tressler. And at 17th you got Barry Tollison.
Right back with our top three, so don't go anywhere. You're watching the 4 Wide Motorsports SK Modified Series right here on the 4 Wide Motorsports Network. Back here live at New Smyrna. We're here with our third place driver, Mr. Tristan Thiese. Tristan, congratulations on the top 3. How did the car feel out there? It was a tough race, wasn't it?
I mean, the car felt great. I was losing a little bit of hope at the end. I could feel my tires were going. I couldn't catch up to Kyle up there or Austin Pack, but I'm glad. I went from the rear of the field almost 3 times and worked my way through the field. Had to deal with a little bit of punting. Apologies for that, but I mean, yeah, the car felt great. I don't think it could have been any better for that race. I wasn't looking too positive with how hot this track was. I was thinking I was going to be ice skating around the track. So,
Is there anyone you'd like to thank out there?
I'd like to thank my family for sticking around with me, helping me out achieve this. I wish my great grandfather was here to see this. I'm sure he would have liked it since it's been in our family for a while. I'd like to thank the Tim Brown 83 team at Bowman Gray for giving me such a experience and time. I mean, it's great, and hopefully we win next weekend. But I just want to thank everybody that's been with me this entire time. And yeah.
All right. Well, good luck. We'll see you next week at Thompson.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. And I believe Hunter Carlson is caught up with our runner-up finisher, Mr. Kyle Dumas.
Well, Kyle, you had quite the eventful race out there. You went from the back to the front multiple times. Tell us about your adventures out there.
Well, as of right now, I'm in a puddle of sweat, so that's fun. Yeah, we qualified quickest on the board by a 10th, which was awesome. Loved it. Then got pulled into the tower and got told I had to start rear. Had a little bit of internet issues, so just took it on the chin, kept my head high, and started in the tail. Ended up working my way to the front, and then I don't remember what happened. Ended up having to get 2 EOLs and go to drop the rear of the field. Then I think it was when I got together with the 20, I had lost it, and I had no care for anything. So I just drove through the field again. Was trying to work on Austin. I couldn't quite get around on the high side, and the bottom had nothing all night. So congratulations to him. But hopefully we'll be back for next week, and we'll get that one.
Well, good luck to you next week. Is there anyone out there you'd like to thank?
Yeah. I'm pulling up my list. If it'll load. All right. LNA Designs, R&R Race Parts, Solomon Construction, Tisdale Transmission, Caitlin Osborne Short Track Racing Videos, Roy Racing Engine, The Black Flag Podcast, HUD Limited, Race Suits, RKM Setup Shop, even though we didn't use their setups, Fury's Chassis, Martin Sim Shots, Original Wheelman, and Lee USA Speedway, and Hoosiers for making incredible tires.
All right. Well, congratulations on runner-up, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, and now we are here with our winner, Mr. Austin Pack, who his first race back after a torn Achilles, man. Talk about how you feel winning this race.
Pretty rusty, man. Just trying to knock the dust off. So, like I said, it's been 9 weeks today since I had surgery. So just glad to be on the track back to normal.
Yeah, I'm sure that was some of the best therapy you've ever had out there. Was out there running laps, especially leading 83 out of the 150 laps tonight.
Yeah, man. Like I said, therapy's going good. So I actually asked my therapist today, how does she feel about iRacing, getting me a little more motion in this left foot? And she said, "Oh, that'll be fine." So I was like, "All right, cool. No better night to come back."
For sure. Walk us through that last 10 laps or so, trying to defend from Kyle Dumas and his hard charge.
Yeah, man, he's been quick everywhere. he's good driver. Like I said, he definitely has some internet issues because looking in your rear view trying to figure out where he's at, and then next thing you know he blinks, he's somewhere else. But just like I said, it's all about being consistent. If I can be consistent, I can stay up front.
For sure. Congratulations on the win tonight. Is there anyone out there you want to thank?
Yeah, thanks Wayne for putting this on. Like I said, it's a nice way to take your mind off everything outside the real reality world of working and all this good stuff. My wife let me take the time out to do it throughout the day. So
For sure. Emmett, do you have anything else to add?
No, just congratulations, man, and hopefully we'll see you next week at Thompson.
yes, sir. Hopefully so.
All right. And that was our winner, Mr. Austin Pack. So before we go, Hunter, what are your final thoughts on this race?
It was a tough one out there for sure. A lot of cautions, a lot of self spins. To me, it looked like a lot of people weren't expecting the others to check up as early as they were, and it caused a lot of accidents. Next week will be a new week, obviously, and hopefully we get a little bit more green flag runs. But all in all, I think tonight was a success for a first race with a lot of these people running together, and nothing else you can really add to that.
Yeah. And let's take a look and see what we got coming up here at the FWM network. We have next week at Thompson, and that'll be on Monday, July 21st. And then we go to North Wilkesboro, and you can catch all that action right here on the Four Wide Motorsports Network. For me, myself, Emmett Crow, for my buddy Hunter Carlson in the booth, and the guy pushing all the buttons, Mr. Tracy Brown, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you next week at Thompson.